Hello, and long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. If you are a returning viewer, and welcome to the channel. If you are a first-time viewer, it has been, what, 5-6 months since I've uploaded something to YouTube? Basically since 2022. I haven't uploaded anything in 2023. And life's been crazy. I've been busy. It's been very inconvenient to create content, so I sincerely apologize. I have my fingers crossed. I think that it's gonna be a lot more convenient for me, hopefully within the next few weeks. I'm not saying right away that we're gonna have, you know, like a full slate of scheduled uploads multiple times a week, every day, whatever, but hopefully about a month from now, so like in June, things will start to get a lot more regular. Hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed. Anyway, today we're going to be playing Wildfrost. This is a game I checked out on my stream a few days ago, and I love it. It's a roguelike deck builder. If you know anything about me, you know I fucking love roguelike deck builders. Slay the Spire, Monster Train are two of my favorite games ever, probably. Especially Slay the Spire is, you know, on my short list for like best game of all time. And this is a very cute spin on the genre. I've only played about an hour, and that was on, like I said, on stream. We played through like a tutorial run, and then we did like one real run, and I beat the first boss, which I assume is like different every time, at least, like, you know, I'm working with limited information because I've only played twice. But first of all, look at this art, listen to the music. This game is gorgeous. This game is cute. This game is very fun. And it is definitely unique. You know, a lot of deck builders out there just wind up being a terrible version of Slay the Spire. Let's go ahead and start a run here. This is definitely its own thing. And you can see, like, it pulls things from Monster Train, it pulls things from Slay the Spire, it pulls things from all kinds of games, but it also does its own thing. So the way it works is you, like so many of these games, you choose a leader at the start of the run. It's a different set of leaders every time. So you get 3 choices every time. This is my third entry into a run, and these so far I've seen 3 new choices every time. So I've seen 9 total leaders. I don't know when it'll start repeating, or maybe the names are different, but like these abilities are also different. So there is quite a bit of variety to the leaders. We've got Aldthorn here. A very, very quick rundown. I'm not going to like talk you through every single little detail. I will be uploading the hour-long stream from my Twitch, or the hour-long video from my Twitch stream where I played this game for the first time. If you want to see that, it will probably be after this, or I don't know. Maybe I'll upload them on the same day. So if you want a more detailed introduction to the game's mechanics, feel free to go look at that video. But basically, you've got every card has health, attack, and a counter. Counters go down by 1 every turn, which is every time you play a card. And when the counter hits 0, the card will do what it says it does. And it will attack. So when this card, when the counter hits 0, they will attack for 3, restore 3 health to all allies. That seems sick. Because something I've run into is it's hard to keep your followers, your companions, whatever they're called, healthy. You have Fury, which is not something I've seen. Deal additional damage while alone. How much? So Fury 3. So you'll deal 3 extra damage while you're alone. But you also have Frenzy, so you trigger multiple times. So you would, right now you're doing 2 damage with looking at your base stats. But then if you're alone on a card, you'll actually do 8 damage, because you'll do 1 plus 3 times 2. So you'll do 4 twice. And then you are... you'll do 2 damage twice, so you're doing 4 damage. You're also applying Snow, which freezes enemy counters, and you're aimless, which means you're hitting random targets and not just the first target in the row. I think I'm going to go with Aldthorn here. She's got a cute sword. I don't know if the sword's cute, but everything in this game is cute. And she's got a sword, and she heals. She has good health, solid attack. Let's go. So you can see my first 2 leaders were Rusto and Machno or something like that. Like I said, I don't know if the names are random every time, or if they're always the same, if we're going to start seeing them. So first turn, you always just place your... Alright, they've got a naked gnome that doesn't even attack. It literally is just there to, like, absorb damage. I'll put her up top. I'm still learning quite a lot about this game. Obviously, I only have about an hour. But so now after you place your leader, the battle, like, officially starts. You draw, and unlike other deck builders where you're drawing a hand, playing one card, discarding the hand, rinse and repeat until the end of time, you draw a hand, and we're going to be playing with this hand for 3, 4, 5 turns until this timer down here hits 0. And then we can redraw cards. We can do it early if we really need to, but it will end our turn. So we're going to, like, basically use up a turn to draw early. Whereas if we wait until this timer hits 0, then we can redraw for free. So let's start just by... So you can see their Pingoon, 2 health, 1 attack. They're going to attack in 2 turns. Let's just use a scrappy sword and kill one of them. Probably should have killed the other one, but I don't think it really matters. Oh, you have... Never mind. So I froze them. I thought I was doing 2 damage, but I'm dumb. I saw the 1 and was like, oh, they only have 1 health. So when I say I thought I was doing 2 damage, what I actually meant is I thought I was doing 1 damage and that they only had 1 health. We will take advantage of this freeze to get Snoof out here, who is one of our companions. And let's go ahead and increase... Let's just kill you, actually. So in 2 turns, 1 more turn, more enemies are going to show up. That's what the symbol on the right side here means. Let's take advantage of this and give our leader 1 extra attack. Now we can redraw for free. So we've got this is a Clunker card, I believe is what they're called, and he's basically just there to tank a shot for us if we need him to, which we don't need him to right now. But so this is we got Waddle Goons, 9 health, 1 attack, but they're going to attack 3 times, so they're going to do 3 damage. Not the end of the world. I can count down a counter by 2. This guy, at the end of 4 turns, he's going to run away. He's similar to the thief in Slay the Spire, but when you hit him, he drops money. So let's start working on him. Let's hit him again. And then let's freeze the Waddle Goons so we get 2 extra turns before they go. I don't know if I explained the snow, but yeah, so for snow freezes counters for a brief period of time. And then why don't we... I mean, I guess I'll do this. And then let's redraw. I'd honestly like to freeze you again, I think. Yeah. Like, there's no reason to take damage if we don't have to. I think some more enemies are going to show up. Yeah, and now here's a boss. I think pretty much every encounters I've come across so far, there's like a... It's not really a boss, it's like a mini-boss, I guess. Like a big bad on the 3rd wave. And then after this, the fight will be over. Let's go ahead... You're going to kill this Pingoon, or we could... So every time an ally is killed, you're going to gain 1 strength, which is unfortunate. But I'd rather... You're going to do 3 damage. I'd rather you do 3 damage to the boss. So let's kill that Pingoon, so the boss moves up, and now Snoof can start hitting the boss. Let's increase... You have 1 health, so... So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total damage. 5's going to be on my leader. 1's going to be on Snoof. But our leader's going to heal in 2 turns. So I'm kind of like, let's just take some damage off the board. Actually, no, let's do this, because we're going to heal anyway. And I want our leader to kill the Waddle Goons when she attacks next turn. So you're going to go up to 5 health, which is... Oh no, you're only going up to 3, because that's your max. But you're going to go up to 6 health. No one is attacking this turn. Let's get some more damage off the board. But now all of a sudden, you're doing quite a bit of damage. So in 2 turns... let's do this. We got to do 3 damage to you this turn, ideally, or at least get our clunker out there, which we no longer have. So maybe that was a mistake. But Stu froze you. Never mind, I forgot about that. So I mean, if we take 2 damage on our leader, the run's over. So let's just try to end you, which we should be able to do. Once we kill the boss, the other guys will run away. There we go. And that is the basic loop of the game. Now, obviously, it gets a lot more complicated. This game is hard. Like, based on the, the buzz I've heard, is that this game gets very hard. And in my experience, I beat the first real boss, which will be, like, we'll go through this section, we'll have a battle, then we'll go through another section like this, and there'll be a real boss, for lack of a better term. I've beaten that boss, and then I got destroyed, like, right after that. So, here we can get a charm, which is kind of like a trinket or a, my mind's blanking, but whatever the items in Spire are called that like go across the top of the screen. I mean, it's kind of like that. It's more like you apply these to your cards and they power them, and we can get a treasure, which is usually just a card that is powerful. This gives us a bunch of money and treasure. I'd rather get a charm than money. So why don't we grab this? Give me something good. Punch Fist Charm. This, so this gives a card. This gives a unit counterattack. So whenever they get hit, they will hit back. I mean that would be really good. What I don't know is, can you take a charm off of a card? I don't think you can. So I'm actually gonna wait. I might want to put it on this follower I'm about to get, this companion. So Noomlin Biscuit. Add Noomlin to a card in your hand. Noomlin does not end when your turn is played. So I had a charm. You could choose to put a Noomlin on a card, and that card always had it. So you were like permanently giving a card a free cost, basically. This one, I guess you play this, and it will add it to a random card in your hand, and then consume, which is like exhausting. This does 1 damage, and then adds 3 poison, basically, to whoever you hit with it. Totem of the Goat. Before an enemy attacks, apply 1 Demonize to them, and Demonize doubles damage for every stack. So 1 Demonize would double the next damage that enemy takes. I think I'm going to take this hammer. I haven't used any of these cards, like I said. Still very fresh. Gonna click on this 3 or 4 times, then we get a follower. So we've got Fire Fist, who, so she has 10 health, 2 attack, 6 card counter. When she gets hurt, she gains equal spice. Spice increases your next attack. So if she got hit for 4, her next attack would be 6 instead of 2. I'm gonna be honest, like she'd probably be a good tank. She has a lot of health, but I don't think that ability is very strong. And I recognize, by the way, I meant to mention this at the beginning. Playing a deck builder on YouTube is a fool's errand. I don't have a big enough audience to really worry about this, but roguelike audiences and deck builder audiences specifically tend to be extremely harsh and whatnot. I'm not a god gamer. I have played a lot of roguelikes. I've played a lot of deck builders, but very casually. I think the highest I've ever made it in Slay Spire is like Ascension 6 or 7. So like I'm not out here like, doing blindfolded A20 runs in 20 minutes. Like, have mercy, please. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, especially in a game that I'm brand new to like this. Excuse me. Foxy has 4 health, 1 attack, but he has 3 frenzy. I've used him before. He's cool. And Shelly, when any enemy is killed, they apply 3 armor to the person who killed the enemy. I think I'm gonna go Foxy just because frenzy is really good. Like if you've ever played like Inscription, you know that attacking multiple times is very powerful. I also definitely meant to put our counterattack charm on Foxy, but actually no, I think I'll probably wind up putting it. Can I do it now? No, I guess you have to do it between battles. That makes sense. So we've got an Uba Bear. When you hit the Uba Bear, they apply 2 snow to the attacker. So ideally, I would use my swords to take out the Uba Bear, and then whenever anything is snowed, the Snow Gobbler gets stronger. So let's get over here and let's start working on... Well, actually, I guess let's get Snoof out first, probably. Yeah. Actually, I should have gotten Foxy out. I didn't even see Foxy, to be honest with you. Let's get Foxy down here. Okay, you're attacking next. Let's get our Clunker out here, just to absorb that damage. So you've been snowed, so now you're stronger. So we should really try to... You're gonna do 3 damage. So if I hit you for 2, you're still gonna live, which is unfortunate. But maybe we can sword you up. Oh, you got interrupted. Okay, that's new to me. I didn't know that was how that worked, but I guess that makes sense. You're gonna do 3 damage and restore health. Let's redraw. Honestly, let's do this. 1 damage plus 3 poison. You're dead. This is probably a little overkill. I forgot that our leader was going, so that wasn't super necessary. You are going next, so I would really prefer... This is not ideal. So you're I think... Foxy's just dead, unless I want to come down here and tank it with my leader. Moving cards, by the way, you can move them between rows, forward and backwards in rows. That's free. It doesn't take up anything. You can do that as much as you want. So, and enemies always go first. So if I did this, like, you might be like, oh, you can freeze him before he attacks. No, the enemy's going to go first. I think I'm fine with my leader taking 4 damage, because then if they can get a kill, they will heal themselves. So let's just start working on moving that down. And then no one's attacking this turn. I think maybe this is a good opportunity to increase Foxy's attack, because that, since he has ×3, I really gave him like 3 more attack. He's gonna do 6 damage now. Uber Bear's dead. You're gonna do 1 damage though, which is pretty annoying. So I'm gonna freeze you, I think? Hold on. What are you doing? When hit, apply 2 snow to the attacker. No, I'm actually gonna freeze you, because I don't want Snoof to die, but someone... I don't know what happens, by the way, when, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Wait. Why didn't you... Did he not have 3 health? Am I... I don't understand. I swear he had 3 health, and you were supposed to do 3 damage. Did he have 4 health? Anyway, what I was about to say... Alright, we might be losing, like, in our first run here. Or our first... I guess it's not our first battle, our second battle. What I was going to say is, I don't know what happens when companions die. Because the only time I've ever had companions die is when I have also died and the game has ended. So, like, I don't know if a companion dies, are they gone for the entire run? That's kind of what I think happens, which would be extremely unfortunate. So you're going to do 4 damage, the run would be over. You're running away, I don't care. So I have to do this, which is then going to allow me to hit you for 6. Okay, things look a little better. We have 1 turn to try to clean this up. And then the boss will show up. A mini boss. I don't really know what to call them. Let's freeze you. We just don't have enough freeze. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this, every leader has a different starter deck. So the deck I used had a lot more snow. I think I only have 2 snows. And I was really relying on that to get me through fights. We might be dead here. This would be by far the earliest I've ever died. Pretty unfortunate, but I don't know that there's a whole lot I can do about this. I mean, I could kill you and buy myself another turn. Again, I guess I can move Foxy up if I have to. So he can only have 1 snow at a time on him. Let's go ahead and get you... I think I'm gonna... sacrifice Snoof here, because if I moved him down here, they'll hit across lines, and they'll hit my leader, and I'll just be dead. So I'm going to sacrifice Snoof, and I'm going to make Foxy stronger. He's going to do 9 damage to Bumbo, and then maybe, somehow, we can just do 6 damage to Bumbo in 1 turn? Or, we don't have to do it in 1 turn. We need to do it in, like, 2 turns. So let's do this. I think we might be able to pull this out, actually, somehow. It's a miracle. I'm hoping that we heal. And I guess Snoof's gone? I don't really know. Oh, Snoof's injured. Okay, I think I have seen this. So now he has to live through another fight to go back up to full strength. So he has less health. Here we could get another companion and a charm. And then go to a shop. Or we can get a companion, money, and treasure. I'd like to hit the shop before the boss. Wart. I've used him before. He applies 2 poison twice, randomly. Demona applies 1 demonize. And Wallop. I pass up on Wallop to take another companion once, but I remember thinking he looked interesting. He deals 4 damage already, and then he would deal 12 damage to someone who's snowed. But we don't have that many snow abilities. We have Snoof, who can snow for us, and then we have 2 snow cards. But a 9/4 is good on its own. And I think I'm just going to go with this, and if we get the 12, the more the merrier. Also, I'm glad I'm getting a charm, because now I'm remembering I need to put my other charm on as well. Give me something good. Got a hook charm. Again, yank. Pull target to front. What? Pull target. So you do, does that mean you, like, hit the person in the back? Who's the target? Because, like, most 90% of the cards target the card in the front. So obviously you're not pulling them to the front. They're already in the front. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I would like to give... I'd honestly like to give Wallop counterattack. That'll be nice. And then... Gain yank. Pull target to front. Is this like an active ability? Maybe I can put it on one of... Oh. I can't put it on you. But I can put it on anything else. So if I can put it on something like this, then I can choose who. Okay. Putting it on a character doesn't make sense to me, but maybe I'm just dumb. It's very possible. Let's pull whoever... I mean, let's just put it on one of our swords. I guess. Because if I put it on, like, I might want to use these and not pull someone. These, I'm like, if I don't have to use the sword. And we'll hit the shop. We have 77 gold. Okay, so we can get a card that gives us 5 shield. And it gives it to everyone in the row. And it does 2 damage? What? That's kind of weird. I don't understand. Anyway, we can count down everyone in a row by 1 on their counter. We can increase someone's health by 4. Or we can increase attack by 2 and for everyone in a row. That's sick. That's crazy good. And then let's grab another charm. We had exactly enough for Shellbow, and maybe I should have. If it's applied 5 shield to everyone in a row, like, that's really good, but I don't understand the attack. Frost Hand. Temporarily reduces attack. So we apply this. Let's give that to... Honestly, let's give that to our leader. And we are done here. Now we are going to fight our first real boss. Okay, this is the boss I beat. So the bosses do repeat. Obviously, eventually they would have to. But the first boss I fought, like in the tutorial, was different. And it killed me. Let's go... Hold on, what do we have? We have Makoko, who every turn gains 1. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. but we would like to rush you down. Snoof is injured. Let's start poisoning you and start really working on you. So we got to do 2 damage to you. I can easily do that. You're gonna hit me, but then you're gonna take the poison damage. You hit everyone in a row. What I don't know is, like, if I do this, obviously you're gonna hit him. And if we were both up here, he would still hit both of us. And if I'm down here, and no one's up top, he'll hit across the line. But what I don't know is if Barrage also goes across the line. So, like, if I put Snoof right here, is he still gonna hit me and Snoof? I feel like the answer is yes, in which case I don't want Snoof out there, because he'll just immediately die. So I think what I want to do... When an ally is killed, gain their strength. What I want to do is probably this to start off with, just to buy myself some more time. And then let's put Woodhead here to tank this hit. Although we gotta, like, start doing stuff. You're going to do some stuff here in a second, though. And then I would love to get Wallop out here. Deal 8 additional damage to snowed targets. So if we could snow you when he has 1 turn left on his counter, that would be amazing. Increase... Yeah, I'd love to get both of you up by 2. Like, probably, like, you know, like, game theory says you should wait till you have 3 people in the row to do something like that. Oh, the sheep got counterattacked. Yes, I forgot we added that. But we're gonna need, So you are... Okay, yeah. So you're gonna get wrecked by Wallop this turn, which is very nice. Temporarily reduces attack. So does that mean you're doing 1 less? I don't really know how this works. You're gonna demonize my leader, which is really bad, because then if they get hit at all, they're probably dead. In fact, I think what I'm gonna have to do is something like this, which is unfortunate. And then yank. I could yank you to the front, I guess. I don't really know why I would want to do that. You're dead. You should be dead. You should be taking 14 damage. Honestly, I really wish... Dude, no. Yes, this is what I wanted. I'm confused. I thought I was pulling the boss to the front, and then Wallop would hit the boss. I don't really know what just happened. A lot of things happened. Oh, he has smackback. That's why that happened. Okay. So I can take Wallop out and heal him, which I think is probably wise. And then I'm going to refresh and hope that he, like, comes right back, to be honest with you. And he did. Although he... Yeah, he still has all his upgrades. But honestly, I'm like, let's just do this. Now, the real bosses are 2 stages. So once we... Let's get Wallop out here. So we're gonna kill you, but then he's gonna come back. I can't remember exactly. Some of them break apart. Yeah, he just comes back. Now you are really annoying. You're gonna do 1 damage and demonize. I would say not yet. I think I'd rather Wallop, especially since he has counterattack. He should be tanking, for sure. And then let's get Foxy out there. And then we should snow so that Wallop does mega damage. Dude, honestly, Wallop is amazing. This is the best investment I've ever made. We gotta do 9 damage. I think we can accomplish that by doing... Well, you're going to go first. And you're going to do 2 damage to everyone, which is fine. No one's going to die. So let's get you, and then we should be doing a lot of damage to you here. We should be doing 6, right? And then let's just freeze you so we go, and you should be dead. There we go! Alright, that went really well. Wallop kind of saved the day there. I mean, we were getting hurt, so now we can get a... This is kind of like Slay Spire when you beat a floor boss, or whatever you call it. A boss. You get like a powerful upgrade. Here we can reduce the bell counter timer. We can get an extra companion, or we can get more card draw. And I took companion limit last time, and I do think that's good, but we don't really have... We're not bursting with companions at the moment, so I might go for... These are both so good. I think if you have more cards, you don't need to draw faster, necessarily. I mean, obviously that's not, like, always true. So Snoof is back up to full health. I mean, he still only has 3 health. Muncher. I have never seen this, but another companion would be really good. But also, what's the... I think the companion limit is 3, so we would have to, like, bench Snoof, which is who I would bench, if that were the case. I mean, if we're going to go to a shop, I really want to go to Muncher just because I've never seen it. I don't know what it is. But if we're going to go to a shop, I feel like we should hit the cave. And then also another companion, I think, is always good to look at, even if we have to bench Snoof. Although Snoof does the synergy with Wallop, although Snoffle apply 1 snow to all enemies. That is really good with Wallop. Deal additional damage equal to block. But we don't have any way to generate block right now, and so you come out the gate with 3, you're dealing 4 damage. Yeah, I'm going Snoffle. And then we're going to have to bench Snoof, sadly. Let's hit the shop. Demon Heart. So we can demonize one of our own characters, but heal 7 health. We can buy the crown, which we can put that on a card, and it allows us to guarantee they'll be in our hand at the start. So I think, honestly, getting Wallop out there at the start would be really good. That's probably what I'm going to do. Oh wait, you have to drag it. I always forget this. Alright, there we go. Can't afford anything else. Away we go. So I think this is the battle I died on last time. Yeah, I remember this was miserable. There were so many enemies on screen. We really gotta, like, try to do as much damage as possible out the gate. And I want you to, like, be a tank. Let's start working on you. The Conquerors are super annoying. So you can see they deal additional damage equal to their shell. So this guy was going to deal like 12 damage. You're applying 2 shells to allies. Let's, like... We're not going to kill Conquer fast enough. Let's get Woodhead out there. Just to, Oh, I'm so stupid. No, that was a terrible idea. I forgot that the witches also attacked. I thought they just applied shell. And I was like, the Woodhead's gonna absorb the Conquer attack. I might have really messed up there. If we can... Okay, you're gonna kill the witch, and then you're gonna hit... Oh, you don't do any damage, though. So I guess let's just do this. But they are frozen. Let's redraw. And then this is extremely clutch. But we can't add... Okay, so that's new intel to me, but I mean, it kind of makes sense. If they don't have any attack to begin with, you can't add attack to them. Kind of sad. I think we should just kill you. So this is already much better than I did last time. Last time the other Conquer was out and I was getting like double conquered. It was awful. Foxy could be interesting, but I don't want to sit him out there just to immediately die. So why don't we freeze you? So you're gonna hit you. I should have frozen you this turn. Like maybe if I do this, you will freeze him first, and then you'll hit him and kill him. The problem is, I want Wallop to absorb this damage, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Honestly, let's count you down by 2. Let's have everyone go this turn. Yeah, and then we got a heal out of it, so I really liked the way that worked out. I don't want to put Foxy up here because he's gonna get lit up. I don't know, but he's really good, especially if we can power him up. Let's put him out. Oh, hold on, let's think about this. So I put him out, that's 1 turn. You have 2 left. And you have 2 left. Then I increase his powers, then I redraw. I have to pray that I get, like, both swords, or freezes, excuse me, snows, whatever. I feel like it would be better to just kill you. Again, I don't really care about you. Let's redraw. I think the Conquerors are they just break my brain. Let's do this. I don't care if you hit me and then get countered. Let's start working on you with the poison. Alright, I think this is good. Now here comes the boss. I have not seen this boss. When hit, gain +1. As long as there's not another Conqueror. This is gonna be a little rough, methinks. I really don't want to use Foxy as like a decoy. Does the clunker come back? No, it's like a one-time use thing, or at least like a once per combat. I did not realize that. It doesn't say consume on there. That's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. We've got 1 turn, and then all hell is going to break loose. Yeah. Again, if we do this first, you should be frozen, and then we'll do 14 damage to you. And then I guess let's make you stronger for the counterattacks. I don't know, man. Okay, that did buy us another turn. You know, I kind of forgot that's how that works. Why don't we just continue to do this? So you're hitting for 8. You're hitting for 2. We gotta freeze one of you. And it's definitely gonna be you. You're hitting for 4. It's not the end of the world. I think I would rather just do something like this, and then we should be good next turn. I think. Are you attack? Oh, okay. You're attacking for like 7, I think. I don't really know how this works. No, so you're attacking for 11. I think you're attacking for 7. So let's do this. Let's have our leader tank it. And then you should be... What? Oh, was... Okay. I guess the 8 was the damage he was going to do after the modification. That doesn't make any sense. It should show his normal attack and then the modified attack. Because I was subtracting 1 from the 8, but I guess it was actually 9. All right. I mean, I don't want to say that's the game's fault, but it could have been a little more legible. But that's I think that was a decent run considering we were working with a lot of mechanics we had never seen before. It's an unfortunate way to end things, but you know, we had them right where we wanted them, more or less. Obviously, there were some hiccups along the way, but that's Wildfrost. I think this game is great. I love the art style. I love the music. If you want to see more Wildfrost, please leave a like and subscribe. I know it's been forever since you've heard me say those things, but I would like to get back into content creation this summer. But you know, if I don't get the support, then it's hard to justify devoting the time. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm happy to be back. I love doing this, and I love this game. And I'm probably gonna record another episode right now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye bye.